Hey guys, what's up? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. I'm doing 3 videos today, and this is the last one of them. Very special fragrance, definitely very special fragrance. I received it yesterday. I want to do an initial impression based on what I wore. I just thought I couldn't wait. This house, I promised you I was going to do so many reviews, so many activities. Step Brothers, awesome film. But this one I received yesterday. I was so excited because this is interesting in many ways. So the fragrance basically is called Maison Alhambra Zafiro collection crafted oud. Okay, this perfume has a lot of hype, a lot of love in community, and for good reasons. I just want to see what the hype all about. Hopefully you're doing good and you do like Tom For Oud Wood, which is one of those holy trinity Tom For holds: Oud Wood, Tuscan leather, tobacco vanilla. This is the first three fragrances that comes to my mind when I think of Tom Ford. And Tom Ford has great price tag, which means hefty price tag. Not everybody can afford even their designer line. It's a little bit, I would say, out of many people's range. Nowadays, something around $200 basic price, almost $200. So let's say something like ombre leather, it's going to cost you around 180 bucks. Okay, so not cheap. So people look for Tom Ford's alternatives, because there are some great ones. If you talk about Tuscan leather, La Yuquam, fragrances like those. If you talk about tobacco vanilla, I reviewed quite a few. Okay, so now I always thought of Tom For Oud Wood is a great fragrance. People in the fragrance community is gaga over it. Some people, they just attack me personally when I say I did not like it, I did not feel the vibe with it, I did not feel it was worth the money because it's very weak. Some people said, hey, you don't understand fragrances. I said, okay. So Oud Wood, I hope I'm saying it right. It's a great smelling fragrance. Make no mistake. I never say it's a bad fragrance, but for the price tag, it feels like underwhelming a little bit. Like, some of the fragrances like, what's that house? Acqua di Parma Oud, okay, Colonia Oud or something. They smell fantastic, but didn't last on me. So I want a little bit of oomph to it, in my fragrances, be it a freshy, sweet one, dark one. If it lasts a little bit long, if you pay a little bit money, you feel money well spent. Okay, so that's just my reasoning. Okay, so the fragrance, this one right here, I got because I heard that from the reviewers that this is a clone of Tom For Oud Wood. And some people say, yesterday Rahul Bhai said, from our community, from India, he said this is similar to one fragrance house called Thamin or Thamim, I forgot the house name, Crafted Oud, perhaps. That's also a beast mode version of Oud Wood, which is also expensive niche fragrance. But here is the cheaper one. Here is the cheaper one, but from any angle, this fragrance doesn't seem cheap. So time is around 3 a.m. here in Dhaka, and let's review this. Okay, let's do initial impression. So it comes with 3-part presentation. Once you receive these, thank you so much, MMC Luxury Perfumes. I ordered this. Iskandar bhai, I really trouble him a lot. I always request, brother, can you get me this fragrance? I want to review this bad. And he always gets it from Middle Eastern countries so quickly. And I'm so thankful to them. Really great service, really great human beings. And I hope wish them all the best. And they are working with our community. Very, very friendly people. Okay, so let's show you the presentation. This is like niche presentation. This is a niche presentation. Our good friend Thomas, he says, I don't know, this house, how do they do this? How do they do this? I also don't know. At this price point, I heard the prices vary, $25, $30. Some countries are selling this for 40, depending on the tax and VAT, but this in general should be like $20 something, 25 bucks tops. So you can hear, this is like a solid presentation. Take a look at Maison Alhambra. Here is their logo. This is a Middle Eastern house. In front, they also have the name, the crafted oud. And once you pull it at the side, it comes out like Nishane fragrances. Okay, very nice, nothing flimsy here. And this one opens up very beautifully. I think there's a magnet, perhaps. Yeah, there's a magnet. And once you open it, bottle is out already. Bottle stays there. If I had to guess, if I didn't know the price tag, if I had to blind guess, I would say these are fragrances worth at least 500 bucks. Okay, that posh. Even the bottle, it gets better. I think it's the Thamim or Thamin, that house. I'm sorry, my ignorance, pardon my ignorance, because I never tried anything from them. I think they have a similar looking bottles. Such beautiful. Is it sapphire blue? What is it called? No, sapphire is not blue. This is like a midnight blue. What blue is this? I just love the color of the glass. And this is just it's a stunning little bottle. Easily one of my more favorite bottles in the collection. And due to the wooden cap, this one, it doesn't want to set properly. Once I put it back, it goes like this a little bit, but It's okay. What else do you expect? It doesn't have click, doesn't have a good grip, so be careful while handling the cap. It's a light cap, but wooden cap. Reminds me of Burberry's Touch. So let's spray this finally. Spray works really fine. Show you the spray. Really amazing spray. So let's spray this here. I spray from close because I want to get a little bit more distribution at one particular point. Let it dry down, and let me tell you, I wore this in the daytime yesterday. Okay, it was sunny, mild warm weather, 23, 24 degrees, not really so hot, but you actually feel, don't want to be outside, you want to be under the fan or AC. And I was taking some pictures which I'm going to post as cover photo. I was on the rooftop, and I was like, I keep smelling it, and I just like how much I love it. I just love this fragrance so much. Okay, this smells, I remember Tom For Oud Wood, great fragrance, but it smells close to that for a fraction of a price. I'll come to the performance in a bit, what I got from it of true usage. But the smell, the presentation, just buy it. You will not regret it if you do love Tom For Oud Wood. If you do not mind the smell of kind of woody, spicy, smoky smell with a hint of sweetness, if there's a little bit of hint of sweetness somewhere at the back, it's not as spicy or as smoky as something like Interlude Man. It's very wearable. Feels like a nice, elegant, posh leather undertone, like a brown leather. Oh man, so good. So good. This is something you want to drink, that good. So easily my favorite Tuscan leather, Tobago Veni. Oud Wood is not far behind, but this stuff right here, if you can get it under 30 bucks, if you can get it under 40 bucks, it's a win. Okay, performance, first 1 hour, it's beautiful. Projection is beautiful, stay is beautiful, but I feel after 1 hour, I have to smell this like this to feel the fragrance is on me or not. I haven't asked anybody if you can smell it because I didn't get enough time, but I feel this is not ultra beast mode. Okay, so it could be a deal breaker for some if you are an ungrateful person. Some people want everything in a package. I want Tom Ford, but I will pay only 20 bucks. Okay, you're getting Tom Ford, but you will definitely get better performance than Oud Wood in this, but not ultra beast mode. I got about 4.5 hours to 5. Okay, on the shirt, if you go heavy, you'll get that 5 hours mark. But I think with the whole package, you should be plenty happy with it. Take a look at the bottle, no complaints. Okay, these fragrances, I don't know how they do this. It's not even light bottle, it's heavy thick plus. Okay, so you can give it as a gift at weddings. Just people will have no clue, and they'll love it if you especially live in a winter country or cold country where it snows. You have to face some colder months indoors. Such a great fragrance for close encounters, or if you're having a cup of cocoa or with marshmallow, hot chocolates and stuff. This is the fragrance I would say. This is a good fragrance for Christmas, a good fragrance for holidays. It's a good fragrance for people who like it dark. Okay, this is beautiful. Man, there's just no doubt about it. I do not find any weakness in this fragrance. If you ask me, hey Joy, it doesn't perform all that well, isn't it a weakness? No, you're paying 20 something dollars. If it lasted 1 hour, you could still get it. Okay, you're getting 4 to 5 hours, depending on your situation. It's just, there's no criticism. Okay, I'm, for the first time, I think I'm not going to find any criticism in this, unless you are that perfectionist. I want 10 hours from Alhambra, then don't get it. Okay, but great fragrance, great presentation, just no complaints. Okay, just no complaints. Thank you so much for bringing this in Bangladesh, brother Iskandar. I think some of the other sellers also bringing it. You can buy it wherever you find it cheaper or good value. In Bangladesh, it's up to you, but I bought it from MMC, right? So overall, perfection 10. Amazing fragrance. Okay, if you like Oud Wood, you like it. But before I finish, there are two other fragrances I find better than Oud Wood, and one is a little expensive but cheaper than Tom Ford. Other one is more expensive than Tom Ford. Okay, and those two fragrances are Versace Oud Noir and Creed's Royal Oud. Perhaps this one it's now about 300 to 400 bucks. Especially this bottle, if you get, it's gonna cost you $500 plus. This is the best Creed fragrance out there, hands down. This is my most favorite masculine fragrance, spicy, woody. But if you can afford that, but if you want a little bit more for good quality, something similar to Oud Wood or that one, or if you wanted to get something better performance than this one, you can go for Versace Oud Noir. Absolutely stunning fragrance, full bottle worthy. If you pay 150 bucks, it's worth the money. And this is discontinued now, but I think one of the best ever designer fragrances in the oud category. So there you go. I gave you options, but coming back to this, for the package, I'm giving it 10. Overall, realistically, how much I would give it if performance was a thing? 8.5 out of 10. I'll just deduct 1.5 just for the performance, which is not 10 hours. Okay, so there you go. Check it out. This is called Zafiro collection, crafted wood by Maison Alhambra. Check it out. Take care. Have a nice day. I'll go upload this. Bye bye.